Everyone, welcome to Math and Science Clinic. Today we will discuss about human digestive system and its function. So it is very essential for class 10 and 11 biology student. So let's start. Human digestive system is a complex mechanism in which the food is taken by the human bodies and then it digested and the nutrient is absorbed in our body and the waste material is released from our body. So let's study about this. So first we have to know about the different organ which involved in the human digestive system. So different organ of the human digestive system are, first one is the mouth, from which the food is entered into our body. Then is the salivary gland, which present in the mouth and secrete the saliva. Then come the pharynx. Then come esophagus, which is the connecting link between the mouth and the stomach. From the stomach, it is a bag-like structure. Its shape is just like the J, English letter J, and it stores the food. And then the food is passes to the small intestine. Then it goes into the large intestine, and through the rectum it goes to the anus. So appendix is also an organ. It has no function in it. As it has no function, it is called as vestigial organ. So any organ that do not have any function in our body are called vestigial organ. So appendix do not have any function. So other vestigial organ of our body are such as the ear pinna is also a vestigial organ. So now study what are the different glands that involve in the digestive system. So the different glands that involve in the digestive system are, first is the salivary gland, which is present in the mouth and secrete salivary amylase enzyme, which get mixed with the food and make it simpler particles. So then come the liver. So liver is present just beside the stomach and it is secrete a special type of enzyme is called bile, and this bile is then stored in the gallbladder for some time, and then this bile is secreted into the released into the small intestine where these are digested the food. And another gland is there, that is the pancreas, which have also secrete three enzymes, that are the amylase, salivary amylase, and the tyalin and the pepsin, so which have different function and help in the digestion process. So let's study about the process of digestion, how it takes place, about the whole process of digestion. So when food is getting enter into our body, the teeth of our body is digested the food and make it into the smaller particles. This is called mechanical digestion, as the food is broken into the smaller particles by the action of the teeth. So after that, the salivary amylase of the salivary gland is released into the food and make into the simpler particles, a liquid particles, semi-liquid particles. As the salivary amylase is a liquid part, it make it into a simpler or liquid particles. So the salivary amylase act on the starch and carbohydrate of the food and make into simpler particles such as maltose. So maltose is nothing but a form of glucose. After the food is entered into the esophagus through the pharynx. As the windpipe is present beside the esophagus, there is a chances that the food can be entered into the windpipe, but due to the presence of the pharynx, when the food is entered into our body, the pharynx closes the opening of the windpipe. So the food is get into the esophagus, into the stomach. So the esophagus is made up of a special type of muscle, that is the sphincter muscle, which help the backflow of the food from the stomach to the mouth, so that the food can be get back into the stomach from the mouth, from the stomach to the mouth. So the food is moved in the esophagus in a special type of movement, that is the peristatic movement. So this is due to the peristatic movement, is food is moved from the mouth to the stomach. This is not like a pipe-like structure. If we drop the food here and it get into the stomach, it is due to the peristatic movement and the sphincter muscle that help in the movement of the food, just like shown in the figure. And the food is passes into the pipe, that is the sphincter muscle, get squeezed and help in the movement of the food into the stomach. So if we take a cross section of our esophagus, that will look like this. These are the sphincter muscles that help in the movement of the food. After the food reaches the stomach, the gastric juice of the stomach make the food alkaline, and the hydrochloric acid of the food of the stomach mix with the food and kill all the bacteria or other microorganisms present in the food. As if there is any microorganism in the food, then it is killed by the hydrochloric acid, and the gastric juice make the digestion process in a rapid rate. So the food is present in the stomach for about 4 hours. So after that it releases into the small intestine, and the liver is the largest gland of our body that releases a special type of enzyme that is called bile. This bile is released into the gallbladder. So it is present temporarily in gallbladder. After that the bile duct is released this bile into the small intestine and make it digestion process, help in the process of the digestion. And another gland is also there, that is present just behind the stomach, that is the pancreas. So pancreas secrete 3 types of enzyme. So these enzymes are amylase, ptyalin and pepsin. These convert the different food part into the simpler particles, that is the glucose molecules. After that the food is absorbed by the small intestine, wall of the small intestine. So the wall of the small intestine which absorb the food is look like this. These are called finger-like projection, that is called villi. These have special cells which absorb the digested food and use it in our body. After the food is nutrient is absorbed from the food, it is passes from the small intestine to the large intestine, and in the large intestine it absorbs the water present in the food and the nutrient. Different undigested food is also absorbed in the large intestine, and large intestine have various bacteria whose converted this undigested food into the feces. So the large intestine is also called colon. It has 3 different colons, that is when the food is undigested food or water is get off side, that is called ascending colon, and it passes to horizontal row to the other side, that is called the transverse colon, and then after that it goes down, this is called the descending colon. And after that, so small intestine is also divided into 3 parts. The one is the duodenum, then is the middle part is the jejunum, then the last one is the ileum. There are also different defect of the digestion, which we will discuss about in the next classes. So thanks for watching. So please like, share with your friend and subscribe this channel. Keep learning and stay blessed. Thank you.